The 2x10 with a 2x4 bottom cord, so it's cobbled together, which keeps the boards from pulling apart, is placed over top of this jack, and the weight is then distributed down. Now our exterior studs on our walls are placed 16 inches on center, and they are stacked over top of the floor joists. Earlier I said the floor joists are 16 inches on center. So underneath this 2x4 there is a floor joist. I don't know if you can see the seam in the floor with the video camera, but I'm standing over top of a floor joist right there. I know because I've got two pieces of subfloor that are butted together. Sure enough, it lines up perfectly over this stud, so that the weight from the truss above is brought to the 2x4, down to the floor joist, and the engineered rim board that's on the outside of it. And the weight is taken all the way down to the foundation, which is what's supposed to support the home in the first place. So we have our 2x4 exterior. Then I use a 7/16 OSB sheeting on the outside. I'll step over here, might be able to get a better picture. This is a 7/16 inch thick OSB sheeting. OSB means orientated strand board. Now, that's not left exposed. On the outside of that is the tie-back. We use tie-back home wrap. We feel all the studies indicate that this is the best product to use in order to keep the moisture and the air out of your home, while at the same time allowing moisture that was trapped inside the walls to escape. That's very important. If your home, you want to keep the moisture and the wind, air infiltration out of the home from the outside coming in, but any humidity that you have in the home, you want it to escape. Otherwise it gets trapped in the wall cavity and then becomes a mold issue. So tie-back is a smart material. No water or air is going to pass through it this way, but it's extremely permeable coming this direction. It's a very neat product, and we're glad to use it. When this is applied properly, with a nice tight smooth finish, and then all of the seams and holes that were placed in it are taped and flashed so that there's no air or anything getting in it. And that's important to note, because very few people are going to tape all the seams in the tie-back. If it's done properly, this works extremely well for your homes. And that's going to keep everything out of the wall pocket. Now when we go to our windows and the window installation, you'll have the window placed in, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to go outside today and look at the windows because the ground conditions just really aren't going to allow it. You'll have to trust me on this. The windows are placed in, they're silicone in place, they're nailed in place, and then they're flashed with a special flashing tape on the outside to keep all the water out of the home. Something that we've just started doing recently, it's come to my attention that it's been a problem, particularly up north, and we don't want it to be a problem here, so we're going to address it in our way, is that we use a pan seal. This is also a product that's made by tie-back. It's very flexible rubber membrane, and it's got a waterproof coating on top of it with an adhesive backing. And we place this sill pan on all of our window sills and our door openings. And furthermore, we put a little shim underneath it so that this windowsill actually tips outwards maybe 1/8 of an inch. Not enough that you'll be able to notice it from the inside, but if this window were to ever start leaking, for whatever reason, the water would make its way to this pan and then go outside the home, not be trapped inside the pocket. It would end up on the outside of this tie-back and make its way to the drain field. And that's going to take care of this pocket for the next 100 years, even if this window fails. Because we do understand that although all homes, even new homes, do require a degree of maintenance and attention from the homeowners, I understand that we're all very busy people. And how many times have you gone out to actually check your windows and make sure that they've not failed and the seams and everything are in place? Nobody does that. That's how things get away from us. At 20 years later, this window starts to fail. I hope that it won't. It has a warranty that says that it won't. All the windows that we use, these are, get onto that. These are Silverline windows by Anderson, reputable company. They're very well made, and these are low E windows. They have a low E gas or low E film coating on them and an argon gas charge inside of it. The window itself has got a lifetime warranty on the framework, 10-year warranty on the hardware, 25-year warranty on the glass, and a 50-year warranty, I believe, on the seal, on the sealing of the glass. But if something were to go wrong, yes, the window would be under warranty and they would replace the window, but we don't want any damage to come as a result of it. So it's just one of those other extra steps that we take to see that the home lasts, well, we want to see a home last at least 100 years. After that, nature is going to do what it does. Then there's going to have to be repairs and stuff made on a home, but not like we see the homes that are out there today that are 20 years old. The technology that we have available to us today, the materials we have available to us today, just so far exceed what was available even 10 years ago. It really is a big deal. In this opening, you'll see we have a fireplace here. And in this opening, we have a larger header because we have a wider opening. And it's getting distributed down as well. This is a direct vent fireplace. It gets its combustion air from outside, and it vents its exhaust outside. This fireplace has an 82% efficiency rating. And that's equivalent to furnaces that were being used just a few years ago. Actually, they still manufacture 82s and 85% energy efficient furnaces. So this right here, this fireplace won't actually cost you any money to operate in the sense a traditional fireplace sucks all the air out of your home. Traditional wood-burning fireplace can consume all the air, all the oxygen in a 2,000 square foot home in about 1 hour if you've got a good fire burning. The interesting thing is you never see the fire go out and no one dies. So where is it getting its air? That fireplace, the traditional wood-burning fireplace, is consuming all the air and creates a vacuum on your home. And then it starts pulling air in from under doors and windows and wherever else it can find air to fill that vacuum and that void. In a direct vent fireplace, this system is sealed, so there is no internal air from inside the home being used for combustion. You don't have to worry about making a vacuum of your home. And I will tell you, the way that we build our homes, and this home here is going to be an Energy Star home, it would be very hard to get the air that you need to feed that wood-burning fireplace. If we were to put a wood-burning fireplace in an Energy Star home, I would have to create an air vent here or inside the unit so that it has a place to get its combustion air, because you simply wouldn't get it through the home. Our homes are built so tight that there is no air infiltration. A little bit about the fireplace.